Okay, so here's what you'll need to prep your skin before you self-tan. This is just the Top Care Apricot, you say potato, I say potato, face scrub. And this is just going to help to get any of the dead skin off the face. Then I go in, you want to shave, whatever areas that you like to shave, get all the hair off. I just use Barbasol because I think that it works better than a woman's shaving cream does. And then I go in with my Grapefruit Scrub from Pure Body Naturals. I absolutely love them and their products. You would know that if you follow my channel, so I will link them below. And then you want to take either your loofah, or I have like little scrubby mitts here, just to get any of the excess dead skin off, girl. Okay, and then to tan ourselves, you're just going to want to choose a self-tanning lotion. Now, I had two to choose from, but I'm going to go in with the St.Tropez today. I also have the Tanceuticals, which I will show that in another video next time. And then I like to take just a makeup brush that you really don't care about getting dirty or obviously really tan or dark. And it works best to use the synthetic fibers. So I go in with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm going to show you what this is used for in a minute. Then I also have some of my moisturizer here. Oh, look at my hair on the side. That wasn't supposed to be in there, but hey, we'll leave it in there. That's for shits and giggles. This is just going to help with any dry patches on the face. And then last but not least, you just want to take some body butter or lotion, and then your tanning mitts, of course. Should we talk about this? Yeah, so man down, it's pissing me off. I'm getting it fixed tomorrow. You want to put your hair up, of course, because you don't want to get any of the tan in your hair, and it just makes for an easier application. And then you just want to put on a bathing suit that you don't really care about, just in case if the tan gets on it or stains it or anything like that. So I just have this one on. After you've prepped your skin, scrubbed your skin, got all the dead skin off, when you get out of the shower, don't put on any deodorant, don't put on any moisturizers, don't put on any lotions. But you're like, well, you showed us lotion and moisturizer. Hello. Okay, this is where it comes in handy. So I'm taking my, why am I out of breath? I'm gonna take my Clinique face lotion, and I'm just taking the tiniest little bit, and I'm putting this around my nose area because that's where my skin is really dry, and on top of my nose just a little bit. Because when you self-tan yourself, if you have any dry patches, the pigment of the tanning lotion is going to stick to those dry patches, and it's just, you're gonna look like you have a really brown nose, and it's not gonna look good. So if you have any other dry patches around your face, just take your finger and like dot it on there. This isn't gonna mess it up at all, trust me, you're gonna be fine. Kind of creates like a barrier, that way the pigment can't really get through as much as it would. It'll still get it a little bit, but not as much. Same with the body butter, it's kind of the same concept. I will show you guys when we get there. So I'm going to start with my face first, and today I'm going to be using, oh my god, we match, that wasn't even planned. I'm going to be using the St.Tropez bronzing mousse, and this is just in the shade dark. So it is a mousse, and instead of taking my tanning mitts, I'm just going to shake this up first, and I'm going to be applying this to my face and my neck with my brush. So yeah, once again, take a brush that you really just don't care about because it will stain it. This is just my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And I'm just going to use, oh, it's going everywhere. And then some of it might get on your hands if you're a dumbass like me. I'm just going to apply it. Now this is one of those things where you're going to look crazy before you look good. So I look like I'm applying a freaking beard. I used like half a pump for my face because I don't really like my face to be very dark. So trying to disperse the product around my entire face without grabbing more. See, it's probably gonna stick to that spot right there that I forgot that I had. And another thing that I forgot to do, just like lightly buff on your ear and the other one, so that your ears don't stick out. So think of it like applying foundation. Okay. I'm just gonna take it on my brush again, and I I like this because it's more precise for my chest area. Okay, so we're just going to apply it like so. And I don't really like tan lines on my chest. So when I'm done filming with you guys, because if I were to unclip it, my boobs would just come flying out like pancakes. So before applying any of the tanning stuff to my feet or anything like that, I'm taking a little bit of the body butter. Because like I said, this helps to create that barrier, just in case if you have some dry skin on your feet, it won't look as crazy. I look crazy. Just do the same thing to the other foot. And I'm in my bathtub, just in case if you have any. Well, that wasn't smart. Almost went down. Just in case if you have any like tanning, you don't want it to get on your floor and stuff. So just really rub that in. I'm going to do the same thing to my hands as well.
So here I just sped up some clip for you guys. This is just how I apply it with the mitts along my body. No judgments. I like me some pizza and I got a little junk in the trunk. And I'm flexible, as you can see, so I can reach my back with no problem. So I find that this technique works best for your feet and your hands. So I just took a pump of the St.Tropez stuff and I'm just going to put it on my brush, and then I just go ahead and dust it onto my feet, pretty much working it up into my leg area. Pretty much you just want to make sure that everything looks seamless, and if you're using a makeup brush, it's going to look seamless. This just gets a more precise application than the glove would for your feet. Obviously, I'm not going to worry about the bottom of my feet because no one sees the bottom of your feet, and the bottom of your feet are lighter than the rest of your feet anyway. So I'm just really making sure that there's no splotches or like weird lines or anything like that. But I do want to mention that if you are, patchy and splotchy, just don't worry about it, because it's going to come off. The first layer of your tan will come off in the shower the next day, or within that 4 to 8 hour period that you're going to wait to wash it off.
So for my hands, I'm pretty much going to do the same thing, except I'm using what's ever left, not taking any pumps. And I'm not really going to go down all of my fingers. I look crazy. It's going to make it look a lot more natural. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other hand. Just take what's ever left on your brush and brush it down. Alright guys, so that is it. I'm going to come back to you in the morning and show you what this has turned into. Okay guys, so I look crazy, but I forgot to mention that whenever you're done putting it on, just go ahead, wait for it to dry before you slip off your bathing suit and everything like that. It will dry very quickly. And then just put on some loose fitting clothing. I just have on a loose fitted shirt and some loose pants. Oh, okay, now my stomach wants to look good and participate. All right, whatever. This particular one says that it takes, I think it said it takes about like 4 to 6 or 4 to 8 hours. I usually just wait overnight, so I'm gonna keep this on overnight. So I recommend that if you do this, do your little self-tanning routine, just make sure that you don't have any plans throughout the day, because you are not gonna wanna go out looking like this. I'm just saying. Tell that booty call that you cannot come out tonight. Unless as long as he doesn't have white sheets, he'll be all right. And also another thing that I like to do is if my face looks a little too dark or bronzed or anything like that, and that's a pimple, so it really stuck to that. What I'll do is I will just wash my face after the period of time it says to wait. So I won't wait all night. Like if this is looking dark, like it's kind of just looking really dark already, I might go ahead within 6 to 8 hours and just wash my face. Just be careful that the water doesn't drip down your neck or anything like that, so just be careful. So as you can see, like everything is dry. There's nothing on my hands. There's no transfer. My face just looks a little bit shiny. That's what always happens. I'm not sure. It might just be because my face is naturally oily or shiny, but yeah, so I will see you guys in the morning.
Alright guys, so it's the next morning, and I just want to start by saying that last night I did end up going in with a second layer of tan, but I ended up using the Tanceuticals on top of the St.Tropez. This one really gives like that dark back from vacation look, and I love it because it's cruelty free. So now I'm just going to hop in the shower here. And you guys are going to see that that first layer of tan is going to come off. So don't worry if you see that. It's not all washing off. That's just your first layer. It's going to come off. That is what it does. Like, look at how dark my legs are and feet. And as you can see, like, there's no splotches or anything on my feet. So I'm just going to continue to shower off the rest of my body. And I will show you guys in a minute once I put my bathing suit back on. Okay, so I put my bathing suit back on, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, I didn't take too much time worrying about my back or anything, as you guys saw, and it just looked seamless. Here are my feet and my hands. They just look seamless as well, and I just really recommend self-tanning. I did tan in tanning beds for a very long time, but given my health history with having cancer when I was younger, this is just a all-around better way for me to go, as well as you. You'll keep that young, youthful looking skin as well, and it looks like you just got back from vacation. So I hope you guys like this. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and stay Bella. Mwah. Bye guys.